Alright, what's good, y'all? I got some pretty good downloads the past week. I have to get it out. And I know if everybody's been watching TikTok or whatever social media, their childhood was ruined when they found out the Lion King song, so I'm about to ruin it again. One of my downloads was about Monsters, Inc. So in Monsters, Inc., the city fed off of the fear of children. And their job was to scare the children, collect their screams to power their city. And I went through this whole thing, and then, the message, I'm going to get to the whole message. But then Spirit showed me more. Now, in Monsters, Inc., Boo was chosen. Not only because she was the youngest, because all the kids were getting older, and it was hard for them to find children to be scared and to collect their screams. So they were struggling because they couldn't scare kids anymore. And then Spirit gave me Randall, because I totally forgot about Randall. Randall chose Boo because her scream was so powerful, because she was so innocent, because she was a light. And he wanted to kidnap her and put her in a room and suck her onto a machine to get all her fear. And of course he did this in secret. At first, what's the name though? He was just trying to cheat to get his numbers up, but he was actually working with Warner News to just get this child and kidnap her, whatever, to get the screams. And then Mike Wazowski and Sully befriended her, and seeing that there was nothing to be afraid of, because they were conditioned to think that children were to be feared. Humans were to be feared. So they had no problem with scaring them, because they were like, oh, well, they deserve it. And coming to find out that they fell in love with Boo. And then found out that you got way more power from laughter and happiness than you did from fear. And then they ended up changing the dynamic and ended up making the kids happy and making them laugh. And it benefited both sides, the humans and the monsters, that they got more power with laughter and happiness than they did with fear, right? So then it brought me to the next part of the message. Was I keep seeing all these videos about everybody disliking black people, black Americans. Because I know a lot of people love us, some people don't like us, right? But it was just, like the girl calling us dirty black Americans and all this stuff, right? So I seen that as us being Boo. When people come here, they hear all these horrible things about black Americans. Oh, stay away from black people because they're dangerous. They're going to rape you. They're going to beat you up. They're going to steal your money, da-da-da-da-da. And then when people come here, they see how warm and welcoming that black people are, and how sharing, how giving we are. Changes their perspective, right? Same thing with Monsters, Inc., right? Okay, follow me now. So then the next part was Cat Williams, in one of his stand-ups, said that you're gonna need help from somebody who don't look like you, and you're gonna need to help somebody who don't look like you. And that's the part that we are coming to. The system that we're in is a narcissistic system. All this Epstein stuff going on, and everybody's up in arms about why is nobody getting arrested, da-da-da-da-da. The system protected them all this time. This system is built off of those things. They're not going to criminalize the people who created the system. So the fact that you guys keep coming at them like, oh, when are they going to arrest somebody? Da-da-da-da. They're not going to. You guys keep giving them power. And I understand that everybody, like the way you starve a narcissist is you don't give them any attention. You don't give them any money. You don't pay them any mind. You ignore them. And I'm not saying to ignore what they did, but you ignore their system. And I know everybody can't do that. I understand that. But do what you can. Stop going on these cruises. Stop going to these people's restaurants. Stop buying these people's shoes and clothes. Stop going to these award shows. Stop watching these award shows. Starve their system. Stop feeding it. Stop streaming their music. Stop streaming their videos. Stop streaming. Stop feeding them. Starve them. And I know this is another hard thing, but one of the strongest things you can do is homeschool your children. Take your children out of their system, because that is the biggest part. That's the biggest chunk, because that's the whole next generation that they're going to be able to control. Once you get them out of the system, and I know I keep seeing it everywhere, do what you can. I know you can't do all of it, but do what you can. Do what you can. If you can't quit your job yet, do what you can. But that's what I said. It's coming to the point where we're going to have to go to the barter system. We're going to have to start relying on each other and stop relying on this narcissistic government. Like, we have to stop. And then the last one was the movie. And like, they put a lot of this information in movies. And when I was younger, I remember parents used to, oh, don't watch those movies. They're all fake. It's rotting your brain. No, they put the truth in the movies. They put the truth in the movies. That's why a lot of us millennials was movie heads, are movie heads, because that's why we know the truth. That's why we not fully asleep, because we were addicted to movies. But anyway, I digress. The last movie reference that Spirit gave me was right now. Not right now, but that's happening right now, is Bird Box. Bird Box was the people who really can see kept their eyes closed. They didn't open. The crazy people want you to open your eyes and keep paying attention to all the crazy shit going on. You need to be like Bird Box. You need to blindfold yourself. You're there. You can hear what's going on, but don't give it your attention. Don't open your eyes to it. Don't feed it. Don't open your eyes to the bullshit. You can hear what's going on. You don't pay no mind to it, because that's how they get you. That's how they feed the monster, the sickness, the mental illness, because you couldn't see nothing in Bird Box. There was nothing visually there. It's just what the other person wanted you to see. They want you to see the chaos. They want you to see what they see. If you stay in your own little world, yeah, you can be in the world, but don't be of the world. I'm not saying ignore what the people are doing, the horrible things that they're doing, but don't participate in it. Don't give it your attention. You're giving it energy. You're feeding it. And we have to starve it. So that's my message. All right, I got it out. It's been brewing. So, all right, do with that what you will. Peace.